This is Radio Romania International. You are listening to our one-hour broadcast in English for listeners in Western Europe and Africa. We can also be heard on the internet at www.rri.ro, Channel 1. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and other social media platforms. Our programs are also available on TuneIn and via satellite Eutelsat 16A on 11,512 MHz vertical polarization, azimuth 16 degrees east, symbol rate 29,950 megasymbols per second, standard DVB as 2, modulation 8 PSK, audio PID 510. We wish you good reception conditions.
Hello, this is Daniel Beals to the microphone with the news. The headlines. Romanian President Klaus Iohannis is today meeting Romanian entrepreneurs in Silicon Valley, the USA. Romania's Foreign Minister, Bogdan Aurescu, has handed over the mandate of the Presidency of Community of Democracies to the Foreign Minister of Canada, Melanie Joly. And until Tuesday, 4 regions in southern and eastern Ukraine will be voting to join the Russian Federation. Romanian President Klaus Iohannis is today meeting Romanian entrepreneurs in Silicon Valley, USA. Iohannis earlier met members of the Romanian community on the West Coast and told them that Romania is in a complicated situation now, created by the war in neighboring Ukraine, but that the country is doing well and the economy is growing. According to Iohannis, Romania has received nearly 2.5 million refugees from that country and has eased Ukraine's grain exports. 60% of Ukraine's grain exports have so far been done via Romania, and we are making efforts to increase this quantity, Iohannis said. He said the almost 450,000 Romanians who are living in the USA are making an extraordinarily important bridge between the two countries. The community of Romanians in the USA is the 5th largest after those from Italy, Britain and Germany. We recall that on Tuesday and Wednesday, Iohannis headed the Romanian delegation attending the UN General Assembly. Romania's Foreign Minister Bogdan Aurescu has handed over the mandate of the Presidency of Community of Democracies to the Foreign Minister of Canada, Melanie Joly, during a ceremony held in New York on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly. Aurescu reviewed the highlights of the 3-year mandate of the Romanian presidency of the aforementioned body, adding that during these 3 years, democracies, human and international rights faced a lot of challenges, such as the COVID-19 pandemic and the unjustified military aggression against Ukraine. According to him, under the Romanian presidency and with his support, a group of member states on February the 24th endorsed a declaration voicing their support for the democracy, sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine within its internationally recognized borders. At the same time, the signatory countries have firmly condemned the ongoing Russian aggression against Ukraine and have unequivocally voiced their support for the Ukrainian people in its democratic aspirations. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has called on Russians to resist the partial military mobilization announced by President Putin. According to Zelensky, 55,000 Russian troops have been killed in this war. Want more? No? Then protest, fight back, run away or surrender to the Ukrainian army, Zelensky says in a video message in Russian language. He has accused the Russian citizens they are accomplices to the crimes their troops are committing against the Ukrainians. clashes between the two armies have carried on both in the south and eastern Ukraine. In another development, 4 regions in southern and eastern Ukraine, under Moscow's total and partial control, are to vote in a referendum to join Russia until Tuesday. The polls, hastily organized after being announced this week, have been widely condemned in the West as illegitimate. Romania's national 11 is tonight playing Finland in an away game counting towards Group 3 in the nation's B League. On Monday, the Romanians will be up against Bosnia in Bucharest, their last match in the group. Some newspapers in Bucharest say this could be our national side's last match with selector Edward Iordănescu at helm, due to their poor performances in the league, where Romania currently ranks last with only 1 win and 3 defeats, after Finland, Montenegro and Bosnia. Sources with the General Inspectorate of the Romanian Border Police have announced that 82,152 persons entered Romania on Thursday, of whom 10,594 are Ukrainian nationals, 5.4% more than in the previous day. According to the same sources, since February the 10th this year, 2 weeks before the Russian invasion, 2,388,009 Ukrainians have entered Romania. And that was the news from Radio Romania International in Bucharest.